Holy sh**.
Alright guys, it's the next morning after buying the G87 M2. We're out here in Indio, some random hotel out here. Just about to check out of the room here. Already started the car, warmed it up this morning, moved it closer so we can move everything into it. We might go grab some quick breakfast, but Keo's just loading up the last of his stuff. And about to get out of here and go to Chuckwalla Raceway. So let's just stop talking about it. Let's get out there. Let's see how this car does. Super excited to test this thing and just see what a base G87 M2 feels like on track and what kind of numbers we can do. Honestly, just from a little bit of driving, I don't think it's gonna be super impressive. So just wait and see. All right guys, we're 3 minutes from the track, just over 3 miles. Cruising down Desert Center Valley Road. I can actually see what looks like the big tanker at Chuckwalla, so we'll be going here shortly and giving you guys a quick shot of that. Probably jump out real fast, grab a couple photos of the car under the sign, and then race on in because we're like an hour late. The track's already hot. All right guys, there she is, the Chuckwalla entrance sign. You guys can see that, but it's right over here. A white water tank, Chuckwalla Raceway logo.
Alright guys, as you can see, we are in the main office of Chuckwalla Racetrack. He is sitting nice and pretty. We're gonna get some paperwork signed up and we'll see you when we're in there.
Alright guys, we made it to Chuckwalla with our new G87 M2 track tool. The track is live. We're actually like an hour and a half late, unfortunately, so we missed our first session. But we're gonna be going out in 40 minutes with the red group here, which is open passing. Hopefully we can break sub 2 in this car, but I'm not sure that we can actually do that with these tires and this setup, but we'll try. The car is looking sweet. Super excited to test it out on the track and see how she does. This is like the fastest car on the track right here, this.
Built out M3 with a
E36, yeah.
C6? Yeah. Got a couple of C8s in here, a couple of C6s. Is that a Z06? Yes it is. Yeah, people love the Corvettes out here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I have the white G87 over there.
Dude, so I was trying to find you. I don't know if you remember. I have an M2 competition, F87 with gold wheels.
Oh, nice.
I think the first track day you did with that car, we were out here battling it out kind of a little bit.
Nice, dude.
If you remember that, but Hockenheim car.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just picked this up last night, so we figured fucking...
Dude, beat the of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got this car.
Gorgeous.
We stole this car.
How much?
How much do you think we paid?
60? Less?
57.
Dude.
Hey, guess how many miles it has?
Oh, don't do this. 4,000.
1,600.
Oh, what the
fuck? Yes, sir!
Dude, it's a BMW experience car.
Oh, no way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dude, go beat the living out of it.
Exactly, bro. I'm
Beat
like,
the living out of it,
track
dude.
car.
That thing's awesome.
BMW driving school.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Whose
So,
is that?
That is, oh my god. It's one of our, we're in like this weird Discord called M2 Track.
Yeah.
You'll have to join.
Yeah, I'll have to join.
But like Jackie Ding's in it, everybody. But like he's just some guy who was on Discord. He's in SoCal, and so it's like he just brought this thing here.
Hell yeah.
I was just with Jackie at SEMA.
Oh, nice, dude.
We literally got back from SEMA yesterday.
Hell
and we were
yeah.
like, let's go check this car out. And
Dude, I was so pissed. I bought the Versus engineering thing, and then I see a SEMA thing where he gets like the whole hood. I'm like,
Yeah.
so you're saying I'd have to drop a
yeah.
giant hole? I wasn't really pissed. It was whatever. But you know what I mean? I was like, his whole.
I could have just done that.
I was like, dude, after I just put a hole in my hood, I was like, dude, I could have just got the kit. But yeah.
We check that out.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course.
This one's, I love this. I love the color on this one. This one looks really good.
Yeah. The only thing with the frozen colors is if you damage the paint, it's like super hard to match.
Right. Oh yeah, what's your name?
I'm JP.
Keo. Nice to
Pleasure
meet
to
you.
meet you, man. Yeah, so it looks like a piece because of track delivering and there's like,
I think
I'm like, at some point in time, that thing's gonna need to get replaced.
I'm pretty sure the day you were here was like your first day in the car.
Oh yeah, with it was
This thing is nice, guys. Got the content.
Saw it? I don't think.
Yeah.
So these M3 E36s you see up here are supposedly the fastest cars in the track, but looks at them, I genuinely can't tell you that it looks fast. It looks very dialed. Love this livery, very eye-catching. Kind of reminds me of something that I would say Adam LZ would build. It's very cool. Love it. Look at those tires, man. Look at them. Yeah, these E36s are quite dialed, man. All of this look identical on the interior, man. It's like they all did the same thing. That is amazing. V8, am I right?
Yeah, 6.2.
Hell yeah.
2SS.
6.2. It's awesome. Yeah, what's your name?
Frank.
Keo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mind popping your head? I would love to see what's under. I know there's some of you boys in this channel that love muscle cars, so this one is for you guys.
Right at the edge.
Oh yeah, that is a 6.2 liter V8. Look at that. Like the owner said, 5,000 miles. So
5,500, yeah, and this is the second time here. So today's my 4th track day on it so far.
Awesome. And we love cars that are, you know, tracked.
Hot out of the, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
cars that are being used, man.
Well, I try not to use it on the street, but I used it a little bit to break it in. But,
right. Hell yeah.
This is primarily just for tracking. And once I wear out these tires, I'll get some better tires and maybe put up some decent times.
Hell yeah. It's awesome, man.
Thanks.
Love it. Really clean interior. We are lined up. It is time to send the track car. First lap. Let's do this, guys.
See how she does. We set our tire pressures to 30 PSI, I believe, which is probably still too high. But I want to just do a warm-up session, see how the tires do, see how greasy it is. And we'll come back in maybe half session and check the pressures again. Probably lower them some more and just really feel the car out. We're not trying to break any records this session. We're just trying to make sure we feel comfortable with the car and start kind of finding the braking zones and the limits of the car, and then we'll continually progress as we go. Yeah, if you have that up, like if you're holding a camera, we'll get black flag, just so you know. They'll tell us to leave the track. So we need to like actually find a GoPro mount if we can and just stick it somewhere. But for right now, well, this session, I'll just have you hold it and you can just get some like if you're below the window line, they can't see it, and then you can get me like driving, right? Oh,
hey. Yeah, let's see how you doing the pressure. I've been wanting this forever.
Be one warm-up lap. How do you go off on a siding lap? This is that should never happen. Ever, ever, ever happen. Loosey goosey, bro. Tires are loose. No front end grip. The tires are pull down. It's all right. The car's heavy, bro. Really heavy. And I'm moving around in my seat too much. I can't even stay planted. That's a great car.
That's sick.
The track's sick, bro. It's awesome.
Guys,
It's all right.
that was sick.
It's not nearly as good as I was hoping it would be.
Alright.
It's actually really not that fun to drive because it's kind of just sketchy, to be honest. Part of it's the tires. If I had some really nice sticky tires here, it'd probably be quite a bit better. But at the same time, the car's way too soft. It has so much snapback when you get into a drift, and then it hooks up. The whole car snaps back and forth, which is yeah. I mean, you just feel the weight of this thing in the brakes, mid-turn, coming out of the turn. She needs to go on a diet. But at the same time, this isn't supposed to be a dedicated track car. We may make this a, you know, pretty good weekend track car, but still needs to be streetable. So that's the whole purpose of this build, is to be a streetable track car, dailyable enough that I could use it for everyday duties. So anyways, that was a good first session. We'll see, we'll check the tire pressures right now, see if we can't do a little better in the second session, but nonetheless, that was fun.
That might be the GT4 we saw last night. A clean GT4, man.
Oh, thanks.
We saw you parked up at our hotel last night and we were like, oh, this guy's definitely going to the track. Awesome. Looks like Ray's back from his second round. How was it?
It was good. I'm trying to see if I beat my PB. I definitely felt like I got at least one
Like a second off?
lap that was better than previously. I was definitely pushing harder.
Yeah, you were hauling.
I was like,
it was hard to keep track with a camera.
In sections where, like, in the first session I wasn't upshifting, I would just like run the limiter. I was making that shift and just holding it for another 3 seconds or so, which, you know, picking up more wheel speed.
Right.
So it's very possible that we did. But yeah, it's good. It just needs tires, man. It needs suspension.
It needs
could use
to-
some weight reduction.
Yeah, take the back seats out.
Let's see. So for 202, baby.
yes, sir.
We shaved 3 seconds
We
right
shaved
there.
3 seconds on that
202,038 right there. Raymond Adler.
Yes,
Number
sir.
74. That's not bad, actually.
That is not bad.
I think we can probably go sub 2 if I check the tire pressures right now and like really hammer down. I can probably get this thing sub 2, but it's like gonna be pushing it.
Well, you already beat the,
Yeah.
what do you call it, the auto.
Yeah.
The auto was running 205.
He said, I think 203.
Well, you still beat him.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, like on a track like this, there's not too much shifting to be had. Like maybe the auto's half a second or a second quicker with the right driver in place, but realistically, like it should be fairly equal if, you know, if you've got a skilled driver in place in the manual. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's I'm getting more comfortable with the car. It doesn't feel as sketchy because now I kind of know what to
Understand it.
expect.
Yeah.
But it's a pig. Honestly, this thing is gross. It's disgusting out there. Like, I would love to see it in slow-mo. It's probably rolling and doing all sorts of funky stuff. The car has some kind of odd snap oversteer, which I didn't really ever find in my F87 or my F80 or my E92. And I think that's just due to the weight of the car and how kind of spongy the suspension is. But once we make some changes, I think she's gonna be a pretty rad ride. And obviously this motor is insane. And so getting some more power to the ground, some stickier tires and some better suspension, I think easy this thing can probably go sub 150s. But we'll have to see. Stay tuned.
All right, guys, Ray is about to head to his last lap for the day. We are a bit sketched out because we are missing a lot of tires.
It's already starting to chunk and it's only been 2 sessions. The guy earlier was like, literally, he goes, my tires, same tires, started to chunk in 2 sessions. He wasn't kidding. So we're gonna try and run this last session, but I did feel previously, I could feel those chunks actually mid-turn kind of missing on the tire. So hopefully it doesn't affect me too much. We're gonna go do a couple laps, see how it feels. Worst case scenario, we blow these tires up and we gotta find some tires somewhere in India or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It is what it is. Wish us the best of luck.
Do it. Woo! As you guys can see, they are lining up.
All right, guys, we are gridded up to go out on probably our final session of the day. Just due to these tires being completely blown out, it's not really worth risking it. If I can even beat my previous lap on this particular session, I will be very surprised. We were able to run a 202. I know the car has more time in it, but in the current state with the tires and whatnot, I just don't think we're gonna get that. So unfortunately, this will probably be the only time we actually take this car to the track in this state. So 202 may end up being our benchmark to beat in the future. The car is in full kill mode. You know, one thing I didn't do before, which I'm gonna do right now, is put it actually in track mode and see if it makes any difference. Oh, look at that. It totally does. That's cool. So I've never driven the thing in track mode. I didn't even know what it does. It completely shuts us off. It focuses all the attention on the dash, which is pretty sweet. It kind of fine tunes the RPMs and the speed, and it gives you a boost gauge and whatnot, which is pretty cool. So this is gonna be interesting to play with. We did not have this in any of the previous sessions, so not sure if it's gonna help improve our driving or not, but we'll give it a shot. Get everything tied up. All right, about to go live. out for our siding lap. I'm just gonna really cruise it because that tire, I know I've got about 1 or 2 laps before that tire completely gives way. Even making this slight right-hand turn, I could feel like almost like I'm hitting little rocks in the road, which is just the little chunks missing in the tire for sure. Oh, that's sweet. The heads-up display gets way cooler. Way cooler. All right, guys, we're coming around for the finish of our warm-up lap. I'm just gonna send her. We don't really have much option. 3rd gear pinned through the start finish. Let's go. Here's our first lap. Little twitchy on the downshift. I can definitely feel this front left tire is not happy at all. We've got no bite. Little oversteer on the exit of that turn. This car is quite oversteer happy when you're on the throttle, and it's really quite unpredictable, unfortunately. Just the weight of the car, it's too soft, moves around too much, and just randomly bites. I'm a little timid knowing that the tire's up. We're gonna see what we can do on this lap. I don't know that this is gonna beat our PB. Oh yeah, we just blew it right there. Definitely not gonna be it. Little drifty. Into the bank. Oh, she's smoked. This front left tire is smoked. We paid for the whole track. We're gonna use the whole track. You feel me? I'm moving around so much in this seat, I'm trying to have to literally brace myself on the center console. It's so hard to drive this thing when you can't even plant yourself in the seat. I found going over the top of that curb really helps cut the radius shorter on that turn. Woo! This bank is what destroys the tire, man. See if she could hang together for one more lap. Oh, she's pushing so hard. This tire is done. Right to red line, hard on the brakes, turn in left, try to maintain one steering input all the way through the turn, little brakes before the second pin. Oh, woo! Tires are done. Tires are done. Doesn't even want to drift. Tires are done, so let's see if we can just send a couple drifties. It says fuel reserve.
Dude, this thing sucks at like actually drifting when I want it to drift. It's like I'm over here kicking the clutch and it won't drift. Anyways, we got black flag for going off. I kind of expected that. Like I said, these tires are done. It is what it is. We got one good video for you, one good lap. We're just around at this point. I'm not even trying. I'm just playing around with the braking zones. There's no grip in the car at all on the front end. I really shouldn't even hit this bank with how bad that front left is. All right, let's see if we can make this section clean. Make up for the last pass through here. Gonna do it again. Sheesh. All right, guys, we're gonna pull it in. We're gonna check these tires out real quick because they are freaking done. Anyways, that's a lap around Chuckwalla and the G87 M2. These tires are just done, dude.
Tires done. Do you want to go back out or do you want to go back paddock?
Do you mind checking that front left to see if,
Yeah, we'll check you out.
see if it's chunking at all on this front
Yeah,
left?
get your wristband. I'll log you into the incident report.
All right.
Go ahead and turn your wheel for me. You're not totally done yet, but
Got like 1 or 2 more laps maybe in them.
yeah, I'd say so.
I might run the rest of the session and then just call it probably.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Checker flag is out in 6 minutes. I'll
That's
get you
good.
4 more laps.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There, so let you out.
Thank you. All right, guys, we're gonna burn one more. I guess he said they're all right. We're gonna take his word for it and send another lap and see what we can do. Woo. All right, I'll actually focus now. Try to drive correct. That corner are not getting along anymore. I don't know what's happened. Yeah, she's just got no front end bite. All right, one more fire run. That was weird. I was like dragging the brake there. It's so hard when you're moving around. Oh, she is slippery, boys. I don't know if you saw that, but it was just pushing so hard. Let's see if we can get up on top of this thing without pushing. We can. Let's get through it. Will this be a PB? It'll be hard to know. We're slipping and sliding all over the place. Woo! Hard on the brakes, turning in. All right, guys, I'm trying my best here to keep it together. This thing is pushing like a monster. It is such a gross pig. This thing kind of is disgusting, man, when you feel this weight transfer from one turn to the next. Tires just fighting for all the grip. Woo! Makes for an exciting lap. Although it may not be fast, it's fun. It's challenging. Oversteer out of the exit of every turn. Let's see, guys, keep it nice and tight. Oh, we're pushing. It's so done, this front lap. Come on, let's go, let's go. Let's get a finish. Woo! All right, guys, we're gonna do a little cool down lap. That was it. Tires made it through the whole session, surprisingly. It's gonna be interesting to see what they look like now after that lap. I'll tell you what though, it's not like very drift happy, which is super, because I just wanna be able to, I just wanna send a drift every now and again. We need some more power, guys. This thing could be a drift monster with some stiffer suspension and some more horsepower. Should be a real threat to deal with.
Oh, oh, holy sh**. Oh my god. Holy, am I tripping or is that just the heat coming off the car? Oh my god, this car got a whole aura right now. Well, the baby is cooling off. She has had one hell of a day, as you guys can see from the tires right here. He sent out of it to high hell.
All right, guys, it's been an amazing day out here at Chuckwalla. Huge shout out to Speed Ventures and Chuckwalla Raceway for putting on this event. They do a great job with organizing everything, make sure everybody's safe and everybody knows what to do. And for the most part, a lot of people have left already. Some people have been here for 2 days, so tires are smoked, people are tired, ready to go home. We're kind of in the same boat coming from SEMA. What a wild week it's been. So much stuff has happened this week. Hopefully you guys are really gonna enjoy all this content we're bringing to you. And our new G87 M2 build. Check out these tires, they are smoked. So first things first when we get home is getting some new wheels, getting some new tires, some suspension, and seeing if we can't get back out here with a more dialed in car and feel a lot more comfortable and put down some actually competitive lap times, because 202 with what I've done here previously is fun, but not where I want to be at. Thank God the car's in one piece. Doesn't look like we've done any real damage to it. There's no real big scratches, dings, or scrapes other than what was already existing. A couple little rare tire chunk marks, but yeah, overall, really good. If you like this video, be sure to check out the next one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps a lot. Thanks, and see you in the next one.